So good morning to you.
Good
the
morning,
Gardner.
good morning.
That's Mr. Alford Gardner.
That's me.
World War II veteran.
Yes.
And son Howard.
Yeah, that's me.
Thank you very much for participating in the Forgotten Generation initiative. I'm going to go through and ask you a series of questions. This is just going to be a chat, really. And you just talk to me as much or as little as you want, telling me as much or as little as you want. Okay. I'm going to go as far back as where were you born, Mr. Gardner?
I was born in Kingston.
Kingston,
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Yes.
Right. Okay. And I believe that back in the day, at whatever age, you decided to join the Royal Air Force.
Yes.
Yeah. Were you ever separated from your parents before that?
No.
Yeah. And how many siblings did you have? Did you have brothers and sisters?
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
Quite a few. I've seven sisters, 2 brothers.
Wow.
Yeah, I have a beautiful family.
Oh, that's fantastic. And then, are you the only one that decided to join the military, or did you have others?
No, my brother, I decided, I came here, and when I informed my brother how things were, he joined as well.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you
so 2 of us came.
So you came first, did you say?
Yeah, oh yes.
Wow. And what age were you then?
18.
18.
I joined at 17, I was called up at 18, and I
Okay.
came here at 18.
All right. Did you actually join in Jamaica and did some sort of
In
training
Jamaica. Yeah, in Jamaica.
there? Right. Okay. But so why did you join?
The war. There was a war on. My dad had served in the First World War.
Really?
Yeah, my dad had served, and he served in France.
Wow.
Yeah. He came to England as well because all he could tell me about, be careful to get the Salisbury planes. He didn't know means RAF had nothing to do with Salisbury planes.
Oh
And
my
that's all he said, be
goodness.
careful to get to the Salisbury planes.
Right. So
Yeah.
that's where he was based, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he was in the army, yeah?
Yeah. He was a corporal in the West India Regiment.
On the West Indian Regiment.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Such rich history. So were you excited about what your father had done in traveling to England and being in the military? Is that what
in a certain way, in a certain way, yes. But
Wow.
I mean, there was a war on. I mean, and the object was to get here. I mean, and try to be a fighter pilot, and
What?
things I could have done.
So the excitement got to you and you wanted to do your bit. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
But-
Oh yeah.
Wow. Were there many other youngsters like you who wanted to do the same thing?
Oh yes. Oh yes. But the thing is, we had to pass an exam. They gave us all an exam. See, and I mean, who passed? I mean, for example, I mean, you heard in Kingston, I mean, there were so many 100 gone, and I mean, they're taking 20, and they go in Manchester, they take so many, they take 4, they go all the way down to Montego Bay. When they come down to Montego Bay, I was there. I wasn't even listening to them, but the third name called was mine.
Really?
And a friend of mine said, boy, don't you hear your name? So there I was in the RF. Well, we got a few weeks training. We had called up the Palisaders. We got some training. And I mean, those rest in the regiment then, they were fit. And they tried to get us fit. So when I came to England, no, first of all, I mean, after all the training, got a week's holiday, a week leave. Oh gosh, that was that. Those are the days. Yeah.
Can I ask you, what did you select the RAF as opposed to the Army or the Navy? Did you say I want to be in the RAF, or were you just put in the RAF?
The RAF. Once I mean the RAF came, I mean it was the RAF.
All right.
No intention of nothing else. The RAF.
Okay. I thought you might have wanted to follow your daddy's footstep and be.
No.
I think at the time, it was just RAF.
Oh.
I went over to Jamaica to recruit, I West Indies to recruit. It was just RAF who did that.
Ah, right. It was a RAF recruiting at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand that. So when you left, came to England at 18, what was your sort of immediate experience of coming to England?
Well, come to England, I mean, oh, it was damn cold. we came to England, I mean, we were at Filey, and there's a breeze coming off the North Sea. Oh gosh, it was cold. Yeah.
What time of the year was that?
June.
Okay.
It was June and it was freezing. Yeah.
So
some days you go to and you couldn't do rifle drill because you couldn't feel the rifle.
Wow.
It was cold, honest to goodness.
So how many of you came across together at the same time?
I think it was 800 and odd the first lot.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was 800 and odd. Yeah.
And what was your means of transport in terms of coming across from Jamaica to England?
We came by ship.
Wow.
From Jamaica to Cuba, Cuba to America, America to England.
What an experience. What was that like then, traveling by ship?
Beautiful.
Was it?
Yeah.
And how long did that take you?
Nearly a month.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nearly a month to come from, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And had you been to sea before? Or obviously that was your first time at sea or something?
First time at sea, so I for so long. Well, one of the good things was I was lucky. I was never seasick.
Oh, that's good.
But the first night that between Jamaica and Cuba, the roughest seas I've ever run into.
Really?
And nearly everybody was sick. Luckily, I wasn't.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So when you came to England, then you went to RAF Filey. Oh, yeah.
Filey. We went to Filey. Yeah.
That's up in Yorkshire, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah.
North Yorkshire.
All right. Okay. Is that near where you live now?
No.
No.
It's about 70 miles away.
All right. Okay. So what did you have to do when you arrived then in terms of training?
We just got normal training. You see, you got all the exercise, all the normal training that new recruits get.
Okay. And what was your profession? What did you do in the RAF?
I was a motor mechanic.
How did you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Was that a choice, or were you just given that?
No, I went on what they do in the RAF. I mean, you have so many different trades.
Yes.
And you're assessed, I mean, according to what you want. If you have enough knowledge, you get the a little examination. I mean, if you have so many, and you want to be an engineer, motor mechanic, you get, wireless operators, different people who needed the different trades that they wanted.
Yes.
Yeah. If you say you want to be a wireless operator, if you can pass the test, so that you get children. If you want to be a driver, you get all the different trades. You have a different assessment.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were a motor mechanic. You wanted to be a motor mechanic.
A motor mechanic. Yeah.
Wow. So what was your experience like of being a motor mechanic during the war?
Well, it was all right.
Yeah.
You get told what to do. I mean, you go on the station. You're on the station. I mean, you get told what to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And how long was your basic training to become a motor mechanic?
The first time you get 8 weeks.
Okay.
8 weeks training. Then after a few months, you get back to get 12 weeks training as a fitter.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Then depending on the station where you are, you might get to, like in my case, I got sent to AEC to do a diesel course, which was some course.
Yeah.
It was all you can tell, there was a man saying, "Oh, you can't go in that place. You can't go." Yeah.
Why? Was that some sort of secret, or was it danger, or what? Why couldn't you go these places that were saying to you?
Well, my first place to go to the first training was at Wheaton in Lancashire.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And I was sent down to Morton and Marsh.
Wow.
In Gloucestershire.
Okay.
Then, I mean, after a few weeks, about 6, 8 weeks, I went back to Eton.
Okay.
Then they sent me to a little bit, and I can't forget with me, but I mean, I spent 24 hours there, and that because they said they want me back at Eton.
The High Wycombe you went to.
Oh, High Wycombe. Yes.
High Wycombe, yeah.
Yes.
Then they sent me back to back to Eton, back to Morton and Marsh. So I was at Morton and Marsh until the war ended.
Okay, right.
And we were told, I mean, there's a course, you know. So I decided, oh yes, just a job, an engineering course, and I got sent up to Leeds.
Okay.
So come up to Leeds, 6 months, and after the 6 months, I went back into the RAF. So you come up to Leeds for 6 months, living as a civilian.
Oh,
yeah,
right. Okay.
You got, but I mean, every month you could go anywhere and get your month's wage.
Okay.
You still got some money to live on.
Oh, that's excellent. That's excellent. So what year did you come to England?
1944, June 44.
Okay. So
3 days before D-Day.
Oh, sorry. How many days before D-Day?
3 days before D-Day.
Right.
We were here. We could see, we were at Filey. You could see the planes going over.
Really?
You counted planes till you fall asleep counting planes. Then we wake up to count planes coming back.
Wow. So how did you feel about that? Did you feel afraid in any way, or secure, or insecure?
You felt excited. I mean,
excited.
It's excitement. Then I mean, when your mates got together, so what you could have done if you were up there?
Okay, well, imagine. Did you manage to get any flights at all while you're in the RAF? You go
none at all. I never had a flight. None at all.
Really?
No. When the war ended,
yeah,
from my station at Morton Marsh, which had the main bombers we had were Wellingtons.
Oh yes,
and
yes.
They decided, I mean, they take people to see the damage that was done in Germany.
Okay.
Each section, they took so many men. So
yes.
But when they come to the NT section, I mean, they were supposed to go, and what happened? The plane crashed.
No, really?
The plane crashed. Nobody got killed.
Oh, okay, that's good.
It just worked. They worked on it when it went up, it came back, and then the next time it went out, come back. It made 3 trips, and the 4th one, when the empty section was supposed to go, the plane crashed before then, so we didn't go.
Oh, what a shame! What a shame.
Yeah.
So when the war ended, you were here until the war ended. Did they? You experienced that shortly after you arrived. What was it like when they said the war was finished? How was that for you?
Oh, very nice. Ooh,
yeah.
War is over. You haven't got to look. One day for me, that man's a spy. One day, man might shoot you. No, everything was all right.
Yeah. So you guys went out and celebrated in the town, have a drink, and all that.
Oh yeah. Everything was all right.
Yeah.
The thing was, I mean, as a young lad, I mean, birds. Oh God, those are the days, my son. The birds.
When you say the birds, I mean the feathered kind.
Both of them.
So your experience of leaving Jamaica and meeting different people when you got here, how was that? Did you feel that you were welcomed?
Oh yes. I met some lovely people. I've met some beautiful people. The odd one or two, which I mean, didn't have got a right hand in the mouth, because the odd few, but there were very few and far between. Yeah. Yeah. And the thing is, I had a very good right hand, you see.
Ah!
Yeah.
So tell me, did you serve with the American military personnel up at that, wherever you were?
Well, I didn't have much to do with them.
Okay.
Occasionally, you run into them and, there might be, luckily, I mean, a couple of times I had to deal with them. It was just just a skirmish. Bang,
Right.
bang, and it's gone. It's finished. No problem. Honestly, I had no problem.
Oh,
Because I had a good right hand. It's a beautiful hand. And all the lads used to say, can't see how a little man like you have, where you get it from? But I mean, it was there. Yeah.
oh, that's excellent. So, have you stayed in touch with any of your colleagues who joined with you?
No, I haven't seen or heard from any of them. Over the years, I mean, I haven't had no contact with them at all. Nobody.
So you are, can I ask how old you are now?
Tomorrow,
I'm Bessie.
on Thursday, I'll be 96.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, sir.
I thank you.
That's a fantastic age. And I must say, you are so alert for age 96. I'm saying to myself, wow, I'm looking forward to being like that when if I get to 96. That's fantastic. So over the years, obviously you left the RAF, you decided to settle. Was it in Leeds? You decided to settle?
In Leeds. Well,
No, you went back home first.
I came 1947. No, I'm going back to 47.
Okay. Yeah.
Come up to Leeds, and that was a winter, my son.
Yeah.
That was, honest to goodness, there hasn't been a winter like it ever since.
1947.
47.
Okay.
That was a winter.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then come the summer 41, that was a summer, my son. That was a summer.
Oh, really?
At 48, I went home. December 48.
Back to Jamaica.
Yeah, yeah.
47, December 47.
December 47.
Okay.
Yeah, so December 47, went home to Jamaica and came back to England June 48.
So why did, so you didn't even spend a whole year in Jamaica? You spent
No. Well, the thing is, I mean, I went home. What little money the RF gave me, I finished. I couldn't get a job anywhere. This thing is back to England because, I mean, I'm sure there was plenty of work.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
So you felt that was an easy decision for you to come back to England?
I think the second thing I said to Mama when I went home was, Mama, I'm going back.
Really?
That was the second thing I said. I'm going back to England. Yeah.
Well, okay. And
I
how
love
did
the
you?
place. I love it. And as I say, I mean, the birds, my son, the birds.
So tell me, how did your parents feel when you wanted to leave in the first place and then the second place? How did they?
Well, I mean, it was, well, my dad had been, and he knew, I mean, my mom, sorry that I had to go, but I mean, she knew that the best thing for me was go.
Yeah, okay.
Look, we all cried and moaned and groaned,
Yeah,
but,
the usual. Yeah.
Yeah. She knew I could take care of myself.
Oh, well, that's really, really good. So have you kept in touch with all your brothers and sisters? Did you keep in touch with them over the years? And how was that?
We have no problem. My brother and I came back. My sisters, I mean, they're all did very well for themselves.
Oh, that's good. So what about your brother? Your brother, is he still around or is
No.
Passed away a few years ago.
A few years ago, he went back home and he stayed.
No.
Okay. I see.
He came back to England with me.
He came back in the Windrush.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you come on the Windrush?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
All right.
Yeah, we came back
Wow.
on the Windrush.
Wow. Gosh, so how was that journey? The actual Windrush
Beautiful.
journey? Was it?
Beautiful. Well, I mean, I knew where I was going to see you.
Yes, yes.
And
Wow.
I said,
There was a gentleman called Albert Jarrett. He's 97, will be 98 in April.
yeah,
And he came across here to join the RAF as well.
yeah.
He lives here in Birmingham. And when he finished and went back to Jamaica, he was working on the #1 pier in Jamaica.
Mhm.
And he tells me that he witnessed all the passengers board the ship
Mhm.
back to England and the Windrush. So he would have seen you boarding the ship.
We would have done.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I would love to get you guys to meet each other
Yeah.
because he only lives down the road from me
Mhm.
and he's 97, you're 96.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, very, very nice, right? And I'm sure your son Howard will show you the website. You can see him on the website meeting all the different dignitaries, prime ministers and future king and all that sort of thing, you know, because he travels around quite a bit.
Very
You know.
nice.
Yeah, very, very good. So it's fantastic to be able to meet and talk to you about this. And I will tell him all about this
Yeah.
and show him your video, right? And
Very
hopefully
nice.
you guys can get to meet. Also, there's a gentleman who his father was in the RAF as a Spitfire pilot. And his father is now deceased, but he's got his father's logbook.
Mm.
And he's been sending his father's logbook around the world
Yes, yes.
for 4 years.
Mm.
And he's got over 100 signatures in there.
Very nice.
Love to get your signature in that logbook, right? So I will send this recorded to him and somehow we'll try and get that logbook to you up in Leeds there for you to sign it. And we will record the occasion.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah? That would be fantastic.
Yes.
So you came back to England then and, you know, you decided to settle down with one of those birds, did you?
Exactly. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So was that up in Leeds?
Yes.
Yeah.
Came back, settled down, started a family, bought a house, raised a big family.
Wow. So how many children?
8.
8.
8 children.
Raised 8. We lost one. We
How
raised
did you hear
8.
that? Wow.
Yeah.
So is that where Howard come in? Where did you come in then, Howard?
Number
At the
1.
eight?
He's
Huh?
number 1.
You're number 1.
Yeah.
In 51.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And is that mixed with boys and girls?
5 girls
Right.
and 3 boys.
So you were following Daddy's footsteps then?
No. It's me that has the 5
Yeah,
five girls.
that's what I mean to with your dad.
Yeah. Oh, me, my dad. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, this bird. When I met this particular bird, I mean, and I told her I had a big family. Oh, she said, oh, must she love a big family?
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
A big family was, I mean, what she do, have 2 boys and 2 girls. But then when we had 2 boys, we had a girl, then we had a boy, then it from there.
Fantastic. And are you all the siblings or your kids, youngsters, are they in Leeds?
All of them.
Well, Leeds and
yeah.
Bradford.
Leeds
Yeah.
and Bradford.
Yeah.
So Howard, have you ever thought about joining the military?
No, it wasn't for
No?
me.
You didn't want to follow Dad's footsteps?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So Howard, a little bit about yourself then, because it was, I think I met you somehow. I can't remember how we met 2 years ago, was it? When I first got in touch with you?
Yeah, it was to do with your petition to get the monument.
Oh, yes. And that was a great meeting up with you, because until then, I think it was a lady that lives up in Yorkshire that told me about you guys up there. I had no idea.
Oh,
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
and I had no idea that you guys, you know, existed up there. Are there any other veterans like yourself up in Leeds at the moment?
We had one, but he passed away early this year, Mr. Roper.
Oh, yes, yes. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he passed away this year, and I found him aware. There's no more.
There's no more.
But as I mentioned the other week, Glenn Parsons, who we told you about, he's trying to get a plaque in Filey. I think he's trying to find out if there's any more veterans.
Right. Have you actually met him?
I've not met him. I've only spoken to him. I had emails.
I would like to meet him, definitely. Mr. Howard, just one more question for you, and that is, after the war, I think, or during the war, people were promised to be given money or land or that sort of thing. Is that something that you were promised, and did you get it?
Yes, I heard about it. I went home and I was home. I heard that some lads actually got land and money.
Right.
When I went home, and they were talking about it, I wasn't really interested because my dad was told about land and whatnot. And he actually went to visit the place where the land was. And he, according to his, I'm going back a long time, according to my dad, it was a place where not even the birds could fly over it. It was some mountainous place. He said it wasn't worth it.
Right. Okay. Yeah, because I get different stories from different people. Some were given land, and I guess some people had an okay piece of land, and others tell the same stories about giving a very rough piece of land. Wasn't worth it, and probably some people were given money.
Yeah,
that's that sort of thing. So I ask the questions because the other question I do ask is whether or not people were actually presented with their medals, war medals.
Well, some people apparently have got medals. I haven't.
You haven't got your medal?
I haven't got any medal because I was told I've got to apply for it. I said no. I volunteered. If they want to give me a medal, give me a medal. I'm not applying.
Okay, right.
I got any medal.
Okay, so it's the system, I'm afraid. This was the same for Mr. Albert Jarrett. And I got him his medal last year after 75 years and did a presentation with the BBC.
Very nice.
Yes, and it's actually on my website, the presentation. So, honestly, it's not difficult. If you'd like me to help you to get your medal.
To be quite honest, I couldn't care less than it. Good luck to them. If they want to present it, so be it. If they don't want, good luck to them.
I understand that. It's just in some cases, really, it's pride, especially for your younger generations, your siblings, right? Because it's something that can carry on in generations. They can wear their father's medal or their grandfather's medal in time to come. So and I must say, you're not the only one to say what you say, because there are others who say the same. But once you get that medal and you put it on, especially during a remembrance time, it makes a big difference. Because when you go out in the street in terms of a parade or whatever, straight away you don't have to say anything. People know that you served. Right. So it makes a difference. I interviewed a gentleman about 3 weeks ago. He's 100.
Very nice.
He served in the RAF just like yourself.
Yeah.
As he's in Jamaica, in the veterans' home in Jamaica, curfew home. Yeah. And his video is on my website, which I'll ask Howard to show you. Yeah. And I have just sent the details to him for him to get his medal, whatever medal. Yeah. Because it's something that you've earned. It makes a difference, believe me, because I do a lot of talks around. And when you go out there, you may be wearing the best suit.
Yeah.
And people just see you as another person. The moment you've got a medal on, it says something different.
Yeah.
And it's something that you've earned. So, you know, I've got all the details, so I can send it to Howard. And if you would, it's just a matter of filling the paperwork out, and you should get your medal.
Mm. I'm easy.
Are there any questions that you'd like to ask me, sir?
Me? Is one thing that very no, these days I don't bother be asking questions.
With your experience of the military, would you encourage people to join the military?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a one of the things shouldn't have happened in England. They shouldn't have stopped national service. Every young lad and every young girl needs some sort of military training, some discipline.
Yes, yes,
but
yes.
Things I mean have deteriorated a lot since they stopped national training.
Right, right.
But good luck to them.
I can understand what you're saying, because I've been both sides of it. I've been a young lad and I've gone out in the wide world and I've served on squadrons and around the world, and, you know, Northern Ireland and the Falklands and all of that. And then I went back to the training school as an educator, so as a training manager in the training school. So that's what I mean when I've seen both sides of it. So I understand what you're saying, but it's a big but, and the but is finance.
One of the my dad,
finance.
My dad is a very funny man.
Yeah.
One of the worst we could say to that man, but one of the worst, but Papa, but
you never like the word
but. My one of the worst things that was with my father.
Really?
But Papa.
No, I agree with you in terms of the discipline, and, you know, but I'm going to use the word but. Finance is the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
To actually train and to keep one person, just one, it's an enormous amount of money.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
So the goodwill that we've got to say, let's have our youngsters be disciplined.
Yeah.
It's there, but we just cannot afford it.
Money. Yeah.
Money. Yeah.
Money.
We can't even afford to run the military as they should.
Yeah, yeah.
In a normal place of things. So yeah.
When you think of the amount of money being wasted.
Yes.
The amount of money being wasted.
Yes.
The amount of men going on calling them a billionaire. No man should call himself a billionaire. No man should call him. Ooh, there's so much money knocking on, but the thing is, I can't get hold of any of it. I'd love to get some of it.
You've tried, no doubt, right?
I've tried everything.
So, you know, when you came back to England, did you actually kept your trade as a mechanic? Is that what you did? Or did you?
I wanted to be, but I couldn't get a job as a mechanic.
Okay.
Couldn't get a job. No, not in Leeds. I couldn't. No, everywhere you went, I mean, you know, sorry.
Okay, okay. So what did you do?
I went to factory work then, you see.
All right. So is that mainly what you did? Sort of
I did production work. Yeah, I worked in factories then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And Howard, I know I'm just gonna ask you what do you do as a profession, sir? What have you done?
I was an engineer, apprentice engineer.
A what?
An engineer.
What type?
A mechanical engineer.
Okay, okay.
Again, working in factories. I'm big machine tools. And then later on, after I got made redundant,
I
retrained and I trained to do photocopiers.
All right, okay, okay.
I've repaired photocopiers and printing machines for a long time.
Okay.
And now I'm retired.
Are you tired? Yeah, well, I mean, you know, when you get to our age, and I'm including myself in there, it's time to put our feet up. And I hear you do like to go and do a little bingo, sir. Is that right?
I go these days. That's more all I can do these days.
Is that all you can do?
Oh yeah. I go afternoon and night.
Afternoon and night. Well, it's just fantastic.
No problem. See, it gets me out of the house because at present, I mean, I'm all alone, all by myself. So what I do, I just get to go bingo. I mean, if I win, I win. If I win, I lose this happen, I might win tonight. So that's all I do.
Well, you know, I
mean,
just
I've passed the age of burden, so I drink very little these days.
At age 96, I just think it's just fantastic. And to look at you, I mean, honestly, I can't tell that you're 96, but I'm talking to you. And I'm sure the birds probably still. So listen, gentlemen, it's been absolutely fantastic talking to you guys.
It's been nice.
And take you on this journey. And, you know, I will continue to record the stories of people like yourself, because really and truly, people should know what you guys have done back in the, you know, and I will continue to do that. And I'd like you to see what I've recorded for others on my website. So
very nice.
After you finish up, I'll go onto your website and show him.
Yes.
But hopefully, this time next year, a book about his life will be coming out.
Which is fantastic. And
Hopefully.
Again, good. And again, on my website are loads of books. So if your book come out, I will put that on my website as well and advertise it for you.
Yeah.
All right?
Thanks, yeah.
And look forward to the title, The Birds.
Very nice, very nice.
So if there is any more questions for me, I'm going to say a fantastic thank you for joining me this morning, and really look forward that one day when COVID is out the way, that we can all meet up.
Yeah, one day we should do. Yeah, we will do.
I will do together. All right. Yeah. And I'll be in touch as well about the logbook and see if we can get to sign that. All right.
Yeah. Okay, my son.
Gentlemen, thank you so much.
It's been very nice.
Very nice indeed to meet you, and look forward. And I will send you a copy of the video as soon as I get it done.
All right.
Okay.
What is it? Take care.
Right, my son.
Okay, bye-bye.
All the very best. All the very best.
Cheers, bye.